slapping the hood of you and saying, this baby can fit so many sins in it.
Our second script tonight is Your Sins Are My Troubles, Not Yours, by Alex. And the reason that I mention that is because this character, or this script, has the character, which, as you know, here in CTBOTC, is the one that you guys have the most impact on, which is the Savant. And the reason I mention that is because I actually just recently added the mines. We're mining for Savant info. Big fan of that one. No headwear? Ooh. I don't think that's an option. I gotta wear something. I'm way too conscious about my receding hairline. I'm sorry, that's just not an option right now. So sorry. We'll give you an option for something that's a minimal headwear. I'll go with minimal headwear. Trans ally, I can do that. Navean, I picked this script.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think this is like kind of this. You know what this gives me a vibes of? This is just kind of like a solid script. You know, like this was one that when I looked at it, I was just like, I don't really see anything on here that really stands out as like, this is wild and crazy. But I also just kind of like, I think it's just really solid. It feels like a good script, a good balance it feels like a good balance of roles in the townsfolk in terms of the variability of the roles. It has very damaging outsiders, it has very powerful minions, and it has a very wide-ranged demon suite. It just seems like a good all-around script.
Yeah, seems pretty solid.
All right, hang on. I gotta put the trans beanie on. There we go. I'm thinking, what do we want for characters? Now, this has a marionette on it, and I think that marionette actually plays a really fun role in this script in that it can play very weirdly with a bunch of different characters on this script. I don't know. I think we should probably figure out our demon suite, or our demon first. I think deciding demon first would probably be best.
Sure. Ryback does want to see a witch.
Well, you know what would prevent us from seeing a witch, potentially? A Khazali.
True, the Khazali could pick for us.
Right, and the Khazali could choose not a witch. And I feel like maybe mistreating Ryback a little bit. You know, he turned a snake charmer. He gave us Red Snake.
It's true. He did turn into a snake charmer. Shouldn't we be giving him accolades for that? It was fun.
Yeah, but like also, you would choose Scarlet Woman Marionette.
Yeah, solid choices.
Marionette is spicy with Khazali. That's true.
I would potentially choose those as well.
You know what? Okay. I'm throwing in a Khazali. We're going to figure out the outsiders based on that. Could have all 4 outsiders. Really, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't want to. But we could. Put them all in. Maybe we'll do 3. I think 3 is fine.
I mean, I think it's fine to sometimes do that, right? Like, that's an entire minion's ability is to just put all 4 outsiders in.
Yeah.
To be fair, like that's sort of a bit of, if Baron's not on the script, then it's giving a Khazali a free minion ability of sorts. But like that's fine. That's his bonus, right?
If the Khazali does not pick the outsiders, then we would be down to having, what is that? 6 townsfolk?
Yeah.
5. 5 townsfolk.
It's fine.
Do I send chat to the mines? I think I'm okay sending chat to the mines. You guys got a free...
I think last time we did some really good and fun Savant info.
So you don't feel like we need to do it again, is what you're saying?
No, I was complimenting us on our Savant info.
Oh. I remember the SNV game that you guys did when I wasn't here, when you did base 3 games. You had really good Savant info in that one.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of that one.
That's also possible, too.
I just know that, like, recently I have run a Savant, and I was really proud of the info that got made for it. So, yeah, that might have been a me game.
Okay. I'm thinking we put in a Raven Kipper. I want a High Priestess.
Raven's Kipper.
Raven Kipper. Not a skipper.
No. Ravens. You gotta have an S on that. Ravens.
Why?
Kipper.
Oh, because of trouble viewing?
Raven's Kipper. Yeah.
Okay. It's a Raven's Kipper then. How about that? I like it.
Yeah.
Let's give them... You know what? They'll never expect I'm going to put Shugenja in 2 games back-to-back, given how much I don't really like Shugenja. They would never expect it, so we're going to put it in. Amni with like an ability that works on execution.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It is true that they're rare. I think a mechanical-based one would probably be better on scripts that more directly interact with execution, like, execution survivals and stuff. But there's something else. I mean, we could essentially do like we could give them an Undertaker with an AME ability, or if learn the role of the player who nominated the player who was executed, so that it's not
Ooh.
just a straight Undertaker.
The executor. You learn the executor
Yeah. Well, you learn the nominator.
of the X though, not just nominators. Just
Yeah,
you learn
the nominator of the executee.
Okay, I fucks with it. Let's do that. That sounds fun. So then we probably don't want an Oracle then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do a. You want King Choir Boy? Okay, we can do King Choir Boy. That's fine. King Choir Boy is weird with Kazali. I mean, if you pick the king with the as the Kazali to become a minion, you just basically have a vanilla townsfolk at that point. But I guess it's not the worst.
So Kazali does have a jinx with the choir boy that they can't choose a king if the choir boy is in play. I personally have recently chosen to just ignore the jinx and say that Kazali gets to work kind of like Lord of Typhon does, that like they can just remove a character dependency. But it's up to you if you would like to keep the jinx. I'm also fine with that.
I think I'm going to move away from that. I think we'll do something different. If we do that, we'd have to. Okay, maybe it's okay. I mean, basically just saying if the Kazali picks a king, then the choir boy gets nothing, basically.
Oh yeah, I mean the choir boy just has essentially a blank token for that game.
Pixie Shugenja?
Sure, why not?
Because I'm running out of spots. Okay. Let's let's just leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. Shugenja, Pixie Shugenja, whatever. I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. We can do Balloonist, Slayer, Noble as our bluffs.
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have everybody. Squid is our savant. Chat, go to the mines, get ready. Start plumbing the depths. Start cracking those blocks open down in the mines. Shugenja is going to currently get a clockwise. Or sorry, a clockwise. We will see what happens. Any other starting...
Molly says, Wolfie, I believe in you. You can choose Squid.
Listen, that will save you guys from hours of toil. That will save you guys from having to go... Well, that would close the mine. It would literally shut the mine down.
Yes, it would.
It is very... What is that? That's very... It's a very progressive, sustainable fuel option for Wolfie to pick Squid. No more fossil fuels. Okay. I am good with this. Monica is in. All right, so we're good. We're good.
Are you gonna keep with the choir boy jinx, or are we?
I'm gonna change it and just say that we're not gonna do that jinx, and that if the Kazali does pick the king, then rip.
That's fine. Just make sure that we announce that when we're reading off the jinxes at the start. Yep. Just say there is this jinx on the script, but we are ignoring it.
Yep. All right. Let's go back. Hello, everyone. I believe everyone is in their seats. Cool. I would like to go over some jinxes with this script. There are 6, and I will tell you about them. Our first one is the Plague Doctor and Scarlet Woman. If the Plague Doctor dies, a living minion gains the Scarlet Woman ability in addition to their own ability and learns this, because we can't become the Scarlet Woman, as fun as that would be. Same thing, Plague Doctor and Marionette. If the demon has a neighbor who is alive and a townsfolk or outsider, when the Plague Doctor dies, that player becomes an evil marionette. If there's already an extra evil player, this does not happen. So if there's already been another evil player more than the 3 that are prescribed in this script, that does not happen. Scarlet Woman and Fangu. If a Fangu chooses an outsider and dies, the Scarlet Woman does not become a Fangu. Makes a lot of sense. Marionette and Balonist. If the Marionette thinks they are the Balonist, +1 outsider may have been added. Kazali and Marionette. If the Kazali chooses to create a Marionette, they must choose one of their neighbors. Makes perfect sense. And then there's this last one. And we're actually going to go over this really quickly. So there is a Kazali Choir Boy jinx, which says that the Kazali cannot choose the king to become a minion if the Choir Boy is in play. We are actually going to ignore that jinx. We have kind of talked about it with this script in particular, and I do believe that it would actually make a little bit more sense so that if the Kazali does pick a king and there is a Choir Boy, what's the word I'm looking for? Not skill issue.
The character dependency is just basically sort of ignored, so you would be potentially a Choir Boy in a game that simply does not have a king.
Yeah. So in essence, I don't want to say again. It's not a skill issue. It's a tough luck, I guess would be the word I would use. Just looking at the rolls that are on the script, we just thought, whatever. And that should be everything in terms of jinxes. Is there anything else? Any questions? Okay.
Why are you so horrible at trains?
What's that?
Why are you so horrible at trains?
I'm winning this game, Dak. You have no chance of winning this game.
You just wait.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
Good luck, have fun.
Bye.
What is your everyday thing your character finds irritating? I am a storyteller. That is my character, and I find people asking for cults and gossips when they're not on the script pretty annoying. That's an everyday thing.
I find Savant info annoying.
Big facts, chat. You know how I feel about Savant info.
That's why we send chat to the mines.
We send chat to the mines. All right. Wolfie, can you lead us to a more sustainable future? Let's find out. Hello, Wolfie.
I was hoping to be Kazali pick, not the Kazali.
It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
It does not. I've never had this pressure before.
Well, you can give a second to think about it.
I would love a second, please.
Okay. If you want to talk out your rationale, feel free to.
Yeah. Alright. Who do I want on my team is a great question. I think the minions I'm probably gonna go for are Witch and Scarlet Woman. I think I'll make Hallow the Witch and Micah the Scarlet Woman. Please.
Hallow is the Witch, and Micah is the Scarlet Woman?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, your minions are Hallow and Micah.
That's crazy.
And your bluffs are Bolonist,
Alright.
Slayer, and Noble.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hallow to Hallow. Are you there?
Yes.
Please change your token to Witch. You are evil.
Nice.
Your fellow minion is Micah.
Awesome.
And your demon is Wolfie.
Oh, great team. Great team. Love this.
I will be back for your Witch pick momentarily. Did you do the thing? You did the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, Micah. Please change your token to Scarlet Woman. You are evil.
Well, that helps.
I
might still become the Fango.
It'll also help to know that your fellow minion is Hallow.
Okay.
And your demon is Wolfie.
Okay.
That's what I got for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Surprisingly little day one on here. We now give Tam a counter or an anti-clockwise.
Yes. Micah is now slightly closer to the Shigenja than the demon is.
We have to consider who we're going to give Chad. I'll go get Hallow's Witch pick while we figure that out.
I think Civ is a good shout.
It is good. That's good stuff to know. That would be really good stuff to know early on.
Yeah, the Shigenja is pointing that way, so if the good team gets to learn that that is a sweetheart, potentially, there is a Fangu on the script, so Civ might not claim, but it would give potentially an incentive to out that, so that we don't get a sweetheart drunk that early in the game.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Please curse someone.
Let's go with... Oh, who's gonna nom on day one? None of these people are gonna nom on day one. Let's go with Mathblade.
Mathblade. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, Chad.
Hello.
I am here to give you some information.
Great.
I am going to point you in the direction of Civ.
Civ. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, Tam. Are you there?
Yeah,
Hello. How's it going?
my headphones disconnected.
It
Hey, yeah,
happens.
good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're lovely. I am here to give you a anti-clockwise.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much. False. Black Bear. There's no choir boy in play. There are two outsiders.
I do like there are two outsiders.
There Are Two Outsiders is really solid.
Yeah.
Or there's a
That
marionette
would
in
obviously
play.
be our false piece of info since there are currently 3.
So we need a true bit of info if they're going to say 2 outsiders. No choir boy throws the witch under the bus. Yeah, that's kind of why I was moving away from there's no choir boy in play. I mean, it also depends if Hallow actually sticks with choir boy, but we'll see. I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I did notice that Ryback didn't claim king. Oh, good point.
That's true, he didn't.
Amnesiac ability has something to do with nominations for true info. I don't know if I want to confirm the Amni too much.
I mean, technically it doesn't, right? Like, if the true info is that there's 2 outsiders, then the Amni's not inherently confirmed because that's just a false statement. Because you may not have an Amni.
It's tempted to draw. Okay.
And then if an evil player is bluffing Amni and they hear this piece of savant info, then they can just very easily be like, yeah, I asked about nominations and I got a worm or whatever.
It's true, Emma. That's the tell. Ryback is evil when he doesn't claim king, even if king isn't on the script.
Yeah.
So if king is not on the script and Ryback doesn't claim it, that doesn't mean that he just doesn't realize that that the king is not on the script. It means that he's evil, for sure. 100% of the time. It works every time. You did claim off-script leech. That's true. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's do there are 2 outsiders in play, or the Amni's ability has to do with executions.
Nominations. Yeah, I don't want to get like too on the nose this early.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ravenswood Bluff, where you find that we are fans of... I'm a little too old for this. Is Right Sins Not Tragedies? Was that My Chemical Romance? Is that...
I believe that's Panic at the Disco.
There's Panic at the Disco? Okay. I'm a little...
They're all the same if you don't listen to the genre.
Yeah, that's exactly how music should be treated. All music is the same. If you don't listen to the genre.
If you don't listen to a genre, you can just say a band name and like you won't know the difference between that and a different band in the same genre.
All right, Chad, I'm gonna be real with you. Antown, I don't know shit about emo music, but it's okay because I know a lot of people that do. Your Sins Are My Troubles, Not Yours is not the name of that Panic at the Disco song. But it is the name of this script. And it is, in fact, the way that we feel, because Navean and I don't have a whole lot of sins. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Navean doesn't have a lot of sins. I have a couple. But they're not mine. They're Navean's? No, that's not how the script name works. Anyway,
I am slapping the hood of you and saying, this baby can fit so many sins in it.
Yes, and I mean that's just I'm not a compact vehicle in regards to that. I've got a big trunk, as it were. Nope, we're gonna move past that. We have sins for days, as it were, and we died for them. Please make sure that your own sins are not being accounted for with this, and that you are not the sinful ones causing us to die. Stop the sinning. Nominations will be open in approximately 8 minutes. Come back at 49 past.
Monica, chat.
Sure, let's go. Ham, shall we?
Sure.
Hello, I have a good answer to your question for once.
Oh, do tell.
An everyday thing my character finds irritating is their annoying, stupid elders.
Annoying, stupid elders. Fascinating. I will tell you, I will give you both my answer and my hard claim. For my answer is my character is really irritated by socks. They would really like to run around barefoot all the time, but they can't because they are the king and must keep up appearances. But don't worry, I believe in constitutional monarchy. This is very important to me.
Oh, my character finds you very irritating.
Oh no! That's okay, a young whippersnapper. As you grow up, you will learn the ways and learn to respect the traditions of your nation and realize that I need a big house and lots of very, very nice clothes because tradition. Bye!
I mean, my aw.
Demeta, while you're here,
Sure.
I would like to pose my question for the day.
Sure.
Is my ability passive?
As in, like, it doesn't act on a trigger, like a soldier, basically?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with cold.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I think I'll stick with my roll then. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
yeah,
Chad.
that's fine.
Get it a bit later.
Okay.
Get a few chats in first, see what I think about the Grim, and also give the storytellers time to ask chat to come up with it.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm just.
All right.
talking
Hang on a
about-
second. Hang on a second. I have to interrupt here.
Hint.
I have to interrupt here. Okay, that you would think that I would send perfectly fine chatters to the mines to mine for savant info when I can come up with it on my own. That is a reckless use of me being a mining magnate. I would definitely go down into the mines myself and find savant statements. I don't have to rely on chat for savant statements.
I think I make up information more than Demeta does, because I've seen how long I've watched a lot of CT streams.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been in the mines.
Yeah. Well, does chat want to hear my made up savant information for the lulz?
Sure.
See if it's right or not.
Sure.
At least one player from Chad round to Hannah is under the effects of madness, or
Clockwise inclusive?
clockwise inclusive, or your neighbors are not of the same character type.
Ooh, fun.
Okay.
Yep. So good luck.
Thank you.
You want some fake savant info?
I have some fake savant info, but I'll take some more.
Ryback has forced me to wear the Giants beanie, and I am wearing the beanie of my own volition.
Gee, I wonder which of those is true.
We'll find out.
I am the amnesiac,
Oh, lovely.
and I did not wake night one.
Okay, that's interesting. Potentially passive then. All right. I'm the Shugenja.
Okay. I did ask my question if I have a passive rule, and I was told no.
Right. Yep.
So, but I did not wake night one, so it might be a protective rule, like a monk or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, sure.
Got it.
That's close enough.
All right. Well, chat needs to know that I want a constitutional monarchy over here, so Squid is now my prime minister. Bye.
Yeah, I'm the prime minister now. Wahoo!
Yeah, I guess don't want to survive it.
Player. Cool. I've been sort of going savant, sort of role swapping with Mathblade, who is probably the Raven Keeper and also Witch Curse, so hopefully we'll die today.
Okay. Savant is on the script. I didn't see
Also,
it.
I may just back into Choir Boy later, because Choir
Okay.
Boy is a very good thing to back into.
Yeah. I was tempted just to kill Monica instantly, so I'll keep Monica in my back pocket for now then. Just to let
Yeah.
you have the
Yeah,
Choir
yeah.
Boy bluff.
Yep.
Micah is the Scarlet Woman, if you didn't know.
I actually guessed that.
Cool. Nice.
I was like,
Irritated by needing to wear socks because they are the king and they have to wear proper footwear in public appearances, and they would rather be barefoot. But yes, I am the king. I'm not being coy about that claim. But you don't have to tell me what you are exactly. Just what is an ordinary thing that irritates your character. Also, very importantly, we are a constitutional monarchy. We don't believe in absolute monarchies. There's a parliament. We have a prime minister. It's all going to be very good.
Night Watchman.
Okay. Find you on the board here. Night Watchman. Okay. I asked my question. Is my ability passive, and got a no. Got a cool. So
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what it is yet. So
all right.
We'll see.
Thank you.
Up tonight. Thank you.
Savant or Choir Boy. All right. Cool. I can work with that. Awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know
Okay.
if people are.
I'm
going to give a hard claim
of Pixie. I've been very upfront with it.
Okay, are you willing to share what you saw, or are you saving that
I'm
for later?
I'm keeping that part quiet. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I am the High Priestess.
Ooh, very very spicy. Did you see me?
So that's my info.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to share it.
Well, I mean, right now I want to keep it quiet just
That's fair.
because I want to get more info, find out if I can figure out more what it means, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, I think we're getting dragged, but thank you for the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask that definitely tomorrow and get back with you.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
No need to drag.
Everyone's
here. Just like Smash Bros. Ultimate. Nominations will be open momentarily.
Demeta, I would like to claim Slayer and shoot Dak.
It's your weapon of choice.
Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree?
Christmas tree. The whole tree.
It's a little early, but sure. I accept. You take the Christmas tree and you load it into the crossbow? No, the ballista. A ballista. It's like a crossbow, but bigger. And you load it up and you aim it directly at Dak and you go, boom, and it goes right by him. There is no effect.
Hallow claims Slayer and shoots Sean.
What is your preferred method of execution or method of killing?
The domino effect, but like the dominoes are falling the correct direction, but backwards.
I'm gonna need a little more on that. How are they falling in the correct direction but backwards?
It's like the dominoes are falling forwards, but the one in front of the one, it's like, okay, I'll demonstrate it in chat.
Okay. While you are doing that, we make exactly that happen. Sean is safe. Is that loss? Is this loss? Are you doing loss right now?
I was not intending to.
Okay. Yes, there was no effect.
Mathblade claims Slayer and shoots Hallow.
What is your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice is this mask I have hanging around.
We get Rep Sensation Future to take the mask off. Fuck it, mask off, and throw it directly at Hallow. Who dies? That's not correct. Nobody dies. There's no effect.
I was gonna say.
It scared me for a second. Like, what the hell?
Monica claims King and appoints Sean Shadow Prime Minister. Thank you.
I understand.
Squid claims Amnesiac and says that today's number is 3.
And my response to that is Piccolo.
Ooh, interesting. Thank you.
Namekian?
Demeta, could I get a consult, please?
You sure can. Lead the way. One of these days, someone's going to nominate. But yes, go ahead.
I mean, I'm declaring that a bluffing savant, and I was abruptly reminded that I'm supposed to be visiting the storyteller, and I didn't get a chance to sneak it in earlier. So this is me bluffing savant, eventually.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Squid is the Prime Minister.
If Sean's the Shadow Prime Minister, doesn't that mean he's the opposing party from you?
Yes.
Demeta, can I borrow you for a consult?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, this is just to give Hallow cover. So give it about 20 seconds. My information that I will not share, I already gave to Navean, but chat is awesome, or we are playing Werewolf. So yeah, that's about enough time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This day is literally never ending.
Yeah, I mean, eventually someone's going to nominate, right?
If the day never ends, the demon can't kill.
This is true.
This is the day that never ends.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
What has reasons to kill in the script? Shugenja?
Second call for nominations.
Chadril nominates Mathblade.
Hey, we did it! Nominates Mathblade. Why?
Just continuing the chain only with noms.
How do you feel about that?
Well, you're continuing the things of not hitting demons, so yay.
We would need 6 for this to pass. Your GIF is broken, Navean.
High five.
It's not loop. Oh, there it is. Okay, it started to loop for me now. Wasn't
five.
looping at first.
High 3,
Oh,
you
no.
have to keep it at pi.
3 is less than 6.
Pi equals 3.
I'll nominate Civ.
Tim, nominate Civ. Why?
There's a potential double evil ping on Civ.
I wasn't tabbed out, chat. Civ, go ahead.
I've heard one of them. How are there 2? What? That doesn't sound real.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
I'm the sweetheart, by the way. I don't really want to die day 1. Like,
3 is less than
script,
6.
whatever, but if I become the Fangu, you can just kill me later.
That's potentially 2 outsiders, although I kind of don't believe the other one.
Final call for nominations.
Micah nominates Tam.
Micah nominates Tam. Why?
I don't know. Kill something, question mark.
Tam, kill something, question mark?
I mean, I'm okay to die. I've gotten my info and it points in that direction, if you're catching my drift.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
And is that like the 18th
High five.
Shugenja claim we've all gotten today?
I only
Only
have
one I've
one
heard.
Shugenja claim.
3 is less than 6. 5.
Sean will nominate Sean.
Sean will nominate Sean. Why?
I expect a cherry pie on this.
Oh, I forgot to mention, as the storyteller, I'm actually also been boffined the bounty hunter ability, and I have a bounty hunter ping on Sean. Forgot to mention that. We would need 6 for this to pass.
Sean did ask for a cherry pie. It would be rude not to give him one.
Can I
I
claim
asked
Goblin
nicely.
on Sean's behalf?
Perfect.
You
I
can.
fearmongered Sean.
Yep,
Why-
that's
why are
exactly
we-
how Goblin works.
Why are we killing Sean? What?
I don't know.
He asked
7.
for a cherry pie. It's only
That's
kind.
fair.
7
Like
is enough.
the only player I can think
Squid
of that wants
nominates
to
Squid.
die on this script is a mutant, maybe an early barber. I don't
Squid
know.
nominates who?
Myself.
Squid nominates Squid. Why?
I'm the self-cursing witch.
Unforge. We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass.
Sweetheart drunk self-cursing witch.
I'm not dead.
Oh.
Now wait a minute. I'm the only self-cursing witch that is
Yep.
on this.
High five.
Prove it, Dak. Prove it.
We got the clip to prove
No,
it.
no. Yeah, Tomato's got the clip somewhere to prove it.
Yep, because it was
I wanna
absolutely
see
Dak.
it.
Dak was the one who did it.
I want to see it live.
3 is not enough. 5. 4.
Monica nominates Micah.
Monica nominates Maiko. Why?
If Tam is the Shugenja, then the Shugenja may potentially be skipping over a good sweetheart and to an evil Micah. Also, I was nice to them for the first game, and now I will be mean to them in the second game in order to balance the polarities. Also, I don't want my Shadow Prime Minister to die. Then that means I would have to find another Shadow Prime Minister. Boo!
Fine, kill. I've done a bunch of lying. If we want to lift off Sean for some reason, but it seems like Sean wants to die, so.
Just a reminder, Micah goes by she. We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass.
Zuchi.
Did I say it wrong?
A little bit.
Yeah. I attribute it to
I
my
thought
accent.
you said Zishi, but yeah.
Might have been my end then.
I've heard it
That
both
can
ways.
definitely
That's fine.
sometimes happen.
5
No,
is not
I
enough.
used they them. I'm sorry.
5 is not enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean. Preferred method of execution?
Giant hammer.
Giant hammer?
Giant hammer.
Giant hammer. Okay. We get a hammer, but it's actually Arnie hammer. It's a giant, sort of. Compared to me. This is a reference that you all are too young for. Anyway, Sean dies. Everyone goes to sleep. Yeah, look up Arnie hammer, y'all. It's not the best hammer.
Why does the word classic turn into an emoji of a bird smoking a cigarette?
I think it's actually a blunt, but that's a classic. It's one of the things from 7 TV. It is a 7 TV
yeah,
thing.
I know that it's a 7 TV thing. I'm just wondering, like, why?
I don't know. It is what it is. I just grabbed a bunch of more popular ones that were not Pepe's.
Gotcha.
All right. We get a new witch curse.
We sure do. And once again, as we were saying in chat, Classic Witch, where a bunch of fucking people nominate, but not that Witch Curse player.
But not the witch curse player, as it always happens. All right, let's go to Hella. Who's getting it today?
Great question. Let's put it on Squid.
On Squid. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please choose a player.
Squid, please.
Squid, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, chat. Wolfie has closed the mines. You are all free now.
Yeah, Wolfie has closed the mines. Evil Team 2 well coordinated. This is a very hidden witch. There's a possibility that we might not see a witch death until very, very late in the game. And I have actually seen that win Evil the game before, where like the witch went the entire game without causing a kill. And then just like very suddenly, it was like Final Four or something, and somebody nominated and died to a witch. And yeah.
And then everybody freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Monica doesn't gain any info. Mathblade doesn't gain any info. Dak gets info. And Chad gets info. We could push Chad. So Hallow seems to be suggesting not going Choir Boy.
Yeah. Micah's not been claiming Barber either, but that also makes sense on a Fangu script. So it's entirely possible that we're going to see a pivot into Barber or potentially into one of the demon bluffs there. Right now, I've heard Shugenja, which is a double flame.
Oh, or Mathblade, so Mathblade can get bluffed to die.
That's
I mean,
not a bad idea.
I like Dak too.
I also like Dak. Dak was my first thought as well.
First thoughts are generally the first thoughts for a reason, so let's just do that. Let's go to Dak.
Sure.
Still alive. Are you there?
Yay!
I have some information for you.
Yes.
I'm going to hold up the token of the mutant.
Okay.
That's all. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Still alive.
Blessed Cheese Thief Cabin.
It is the Blessed Cheese Thief.
Yeah, again.
I have some news for you. I'm going to point you in the direction of Dak.
Dak. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it. I have nothing else to do.
Yeah. What's Wolfie bluffing? Do you know?
I believe Wolfie was claiming Noble, but I don't know how true that actually is.
Okay.
Each night learn who's in the Cheese Thief cabin. Bruh. What a game-breaking ability. Alright, let's bring it back. My preferred sin is gluttony, personally. That's probably the one that I identify the most with. And we had a bit of a gluttonous night of celebration yesterday, including a banquet that included lots of squid. There is no more squid left in the town.
Mine is Wrath, and that's why I have two guns, one to shoot Demeta and one to shoot Molobach.
Nominations are in 6 minutes.
Consults.
Lead the way.
Matt, you want to talk?
Yeah, Mark Twain.
Hello, this is me getting very real Savant info, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure the actual Savant just died.
All right. What kind of Savant info do you want?
Well, I'm giving myself there is an unused once per game ability or a marionette is in play, but I'll take yours as well.
Mine is that I need to refill my water bottle. Or I
Well, don't tell me the other one, because I know that's true.
I probably should have not had caffeine at some point.
Oh, those might both be true.
Oh
no, am I poisoned?
You might be
poisoned. Oh no. Thank you.
Bye.
Hannah's claim for me, it seemed fine. I didn't seem that they were sus in the conversation I had.
Right.
Yeah, they actually did a play that I probably would do given the role that they gave me. And I have. So I'm not afraid to push on Micah unless sadly you're Monica's
Close the
marionette. So
Oh,
hope that's
I
not the
had
case.
I made that.
I hadn't
But
considered that, but Monica's also come out as king.
that's true, but also you could come out as king if you
I've
knew
heard
that
of
there
it.
wasn't a king in play.
I've heard of a choir boy
I've heard-
as well.
Sure what Sean actually was. Like,
Yeah, same.
mutant's my first assumption, but from what Tam said in chat, I don't really think so. So I'm hoping to catch him at some point. Anyway,
Yeah.
great. Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you.
To do your work, and I will hope to help solve the game using your ability. All right, I'll see you.
Okay,
Around.
that's great. Thank you.
Storm caught Savant.
Hey, Demeta, while you're here, I would like
Yeah.
to make my guess for the day.
Sure.
Is my ability each night asterisk learn a character that is in play?
I'll give you a warm. Warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Sean was the Shadow Prime Minister. I'm very sad because my Prime Ministers
I mean, they
have a
already had Peter,
100%
but
death
his
rate
own-
at this point.
This demon is creating so much more paperwork for you.
I know,
you need
so
to
much
kill me.
paperwork. But that's why I'm very pleased to announce that I think you would make a great Prime Minister. All right. Well, also I am sort of looking for a choir boy. I know that we don't necessarily want to be super duper open about that stuff because
Shugenja in my seat would be interesting, but I'm going to back off of that because I don't like. If Tam is good, I don't want to muddle that too hard.
Right. Also, if your noble ping and the Shugenja info lines up, that doesn't really because
It's a weird
Dak
one for
can't-
sure.
because Dak can't be in the noble ping and also be Tam's closest evil.
Yeah,
Unless it's just Civ.
unless it's just Civ.
I trust Civ, so I'm going to be pushing on Micah today.
I did also tell Micah that I was the savant, so who
Yeah,
knows?
there's a hell of a lot of people getting storyteller consults, and that's a bit.
Do you guys want
I
some?
have an amnesiac claim, but
Hmm?
I don't know.
You guys want some storyteller consults?
Well, what are you going to tell us?
Can I get savant info even though I'm dead? Can I be bone collector?
Yeah.
I mean, you could still do a storyteller consult as not a savant if you really want to, but you can't get savant info if you are not alive.
No, what's the point?
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, I'm going to back into Oracle if it's just a beta kill potentially. So we'll see.
ooh,
Night Watchman.
Yeah, I spoke to Sean, and I told him Night Watchman. So I guess Sean's just double claiming me for
He
the
just took
for the
it.
sake of it, but
Yeah, sure, why not?
thanks.
Thanks.
Something to do with characters, but maybe interesting.
My other option is I'm going to ask tomorrow
Oh, right. I
basically
forgot I
the
had
same
that one.
question, but learn a character that is not in play and see if I get any closer.
I do have another savant on my Grim, so that's interesting.
yep. But I mean,
I mean, I'm more inclined to trust you unless you're a Fangu.
well, I went over this with the last two people I was talking with. Unless I'm a Fangu, Night 1 Star Pass, Vigor killed minion, or any of the demons with a Scarlet Woman.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more reasons for an evil to be dead.
Well, I mean, you probably wouldn't off yourself if you have a Scarlet Woman.
And I'm going to put that by your name, and maybe we can get this thing figured out.
Yeah, if we end up.
But I mean, I'm fine living in that world. The only thing is that we have a Shigenja pointing towards you.
That's true.
And noble information that also includes people in the opposite direction of the Shigenja, so I'm trying to make heads or
Oh, that's
tails
wild.
of the information that I have received.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to a noble, so
Yeah.
interesting.
So I'm trying to piece it together.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
But yep, thank you.
Is an unused once per game ability or a marionette is in play?
One unused what? Sorry?
There is an unused once per game ability or a marionette is in play.
Mario in play. And the first one was exactly one townsfolk was targeted by evil?
Yep.
Got it. Thank
I'm
you.
inclined after Sean yesterday.
Lead the way, Micah.
Doing my belated savant bluff again.
Okay.
I don't know how much you've heard, but I'm gonna go noble eventually, or maybe barber if I don't end up the demon.
Okay, that works for me. Unless you start doing that, yeah. You gotta meta the meta.
I heard
I
Emma
also
as
heard
well.
Emma and was confused.
Glad I'm not the only one.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it was noms in one, and then the clock switched, and I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna sit it back." You know, was I have the minute amount, not the seconds available to me. So these things happen sometimes. Nominations for.
Can I have a consult after Micah gets their consult?
I got mine.
Oh, can I have a consult?
Sure.
You can all stop.
Okay, yeah, we'll make it quick. Sorry, I'm just really trying to look like a savant to cover for Hallow, but I have actual savant information now. Yay.
You do have savant info now?
Yeah, it's nice enough to be given to me by Hallow, which is awesome.
Oh, I thought you meant that I gave you savant info. I was like, I don't know if you should trust
Oh,
the
no,
savant info I
you
gave
didn't give me savant info. I squawk too much.
Yeah, any savant info I give you would have been mined from chat, so, you know, don't actually trust any savant info I give you.
Fair enough. Thank you, Tomato.
What first?
I don't think it's a pixie purely because I think there's a pixie elsewhere. Because I have a double claim and it's very
I
interesting.
trust that pixie.
Also an outed pixie.
Nominations are open.
Huh.
I nominate Micah.
Tam nominates Micah and gives an accusation.
There's info pointing this way, and I trust Civ, so yeah.
Micah?
I am a totally reasonable kill here if we trust Tam. I'm not entirely sure if I do trust Tam, but yeah.
We would need 5 for this to pass. Guys, remember NFTs?
I'd like to.
Please, no, I don't want to.
Did you know that Haktua girl made a cryptocurrency?
We live
Yeah,
in
and it
the
was
darkest-
a massive fucking scam.
It was a scam. Just
We
like
live in the
most-
Like
darkest
most of
timeline.
it.
Late stage capitalism, baby.
5's enough. Micah's on the block.
I know a kid at my school who invested $1,000 into a Haktua coin.
What the hell?
Well,
Sounds
they
like he
sure
deserved
loved
it.
that money.
Micah nominates Civ.
Micah nominates Civ and gives an accusation.
Another place we could kill if we wanted to.
Civ,
It's true. You can kill me if you want to.
we would need 5 to tie. 6 to pass.
High five.
2 is not enough. Civ is safe.
Okay, it's not like math, but you were right the first time.
Oh, that's fun.
What?
Final call. 5,
I'm still fine.
3, 2, 1. Micah, what's your preferred method of execution?
Kittens.
It's a good one. It's a classic. We round up all the kittens. Every kitten that is in Ravenswood Bluff and the surrounding towns. And we give them the nicest meal that they could possibly ever have. And it is tasty, one might say. Micah is executed and dies via kittens. And everyone goes, aww, because both teams go to sleep. Rip our Scarlet Woman.
Yep. Alas.
Alas. Big Sag.
I wonder if Micah might end up pivoting to Barber to look like to throw some of the outsider stuff into question potentially.
Possibly.
Because there's currently a dead one, and then there's 2 living outsiders still.
It would be interesting to come out as Butler and just, or as Barber and just be like, yeah, it probably makes sense to just kill me first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Hallow. Please choose a player.
Hello. I am very interested to see where my bluff goes this game, because I could go Pixie Savant and pretend you weren't in any of the chats where I claimed Ravenkeeper, because I don't know if you were, but...
I don't remember hearing you claim Ravenkeeper.
Okay, awesome. So I could be the Pixie Savant then. I could also be the Choir Boy. Who knows? Anyway, we're cursing Monica today.
Monica is cursed. Okay. Thank you very
you.
much. Please choose a player.
Dak, please.
Dak, please.
Yup.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Blessed Cheese Thief Cabin has been taken over by Sag noises.
Indeed. Dak learns nothing.
Dak guessed, do I learn a character that's in play? And I gave a warm, which is apparently Molly thinks was particularly generous, but I think it actually pointed us a little bit more in the right direction than... I don't know. I think it was fine. But that's what Dak has to go off of.
I mean, I agree it's a bit of a generous warm, because, like, yeah, he is technically, but it's more incidental to what his ability is, rather than, like, directly related to why he's getting that information.
Yeah.
But it's too late. Dak can't guess anymore, so...
True.
Alas.
Alas.
I do agree that if Dak had gotten information tonight, that probably would have pointed him much more strongly into what his ability could be. But of course, he's dead.
This was a very good chance for Evil to kill Dak.
Yeah, Wolfie heard about the Annie in the Savant info and was like, I want that amnesiac dead.
Shouts to Squid. Fangua. Jump on that thing. It's outstanding. Well done. Well done, Squid.
Man, I can't wait for this fucking meme to die.
Okay, so Monica is cursed. Chad is gonna have to learn somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say Hallow, because I think Hallow being basically Hallow's information. So again, Hallow's like kind of bouncing back and forth between claims and kind of just hedging their bets on what to claim later on. I think forcing Hallow to kind of commit to a claim by being a High Priestess pick, I think actually would be pretty good.
Yeah, I can agree. Howell's also thinking about still pivoting into Choir Boy, which is something that Wolfie is thinking about pivoting into as well. So it's not a bad idea to maybe, kind of, as you were saying, like force their hand into potentially just hard claiming something. Maybe Chad can get that read on like Hallow being a bit like shady and cagey there.
Yeah. I also
on to show how.
yeah, I think I'm gonna show Hallow. Still alive?
Hello.
Are you there? That was actually 2 Portal references because the little turrets go, "Are you still there?" So it was actually 2 Portal references. You are still alive, and I'm going to point you in the direction of Hallow.
Hello. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If I hear of an Amni as a demon, I always let them live a bit. They've had a particularly rough and deserve a break. Yeah, except when they solve the game. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely true that amnes sometimes can struggle, but also if you as the demon hear that this amnesiac has an ability that has something to do with nominations, it's most likely going to be learning characters in some fashion. And you don't want that around because that will just solve the game.
That's all we have to do tonight. Well, this is what happens when you put 4 outsiders in a game. Claim
Yeah,
Amni
also,
to Akin.
Mullenbach is taking notes.
Taking notes. Awesome. All right, let's bring him back. One of my other preferred sins is lust. And I don't need to give any further explanation than the connection because Dak is dead.
That is why you choose autoerotic asphyxiation as your method of death when you're executed most of the time.
Yeah, eventually I'm just going to go with just erotic asphyxiation and just let you guys figure out the work. 'Cause I'm getting fucking lazy in my old age, so that makes sense. Yes, Dak is dead. Nominations in 5 minutes.
I was the barber, so
Oh dear.
Oh, well, that's 3.
yeah.
It's also a dead outsider.
3.
So
Dak,
unless
can we
there's a
talk?
balloonist, that doesn't look good for me.
It sure doesn't look good. I mean, I think either way, it's like either you're an evil player who's lying and backed into an outsider bluff in the Shigenja info, or you're gonna get jumped at some point and Pam's pointing somewhere else or evil.
No.
Dak, can we talk? Hello, Dak.
Yeah, let's go.
Niv, where have you
Yeah,
been?
let's go.
Monica, it seems like
Hannah.
I'm taking the
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Did you get close to getting a bingo?
I did get a warm.
Yeah.
I didn't get, since I didn't wake last night. My question yesterday was, is it that each night asterisk learn a character that is in play and got a warm?
Oh, cool. Okay.
And the token that I was shown was the mute. So.
And who did you out to?
Everybody.
Yeah, fair. Because Squid's claiming Savant, so
Yeah,
either they're
yeah.
evil
I
or
told Squid, and Squid had one of his info on the Savant side was I just saw it earlier. Exactly 2 outsiders, or there is an amnesiac with an ability relating to nomination.
Oh, okay.
So I wondered. I was going to ask today if I learned a character that did not nominate,
Yeah, fair.
but
I 100% think Michael was evil.
So, but it's also
Interesting.
like there's a lot of lying going on. Because like, whoa, it's lying. What the hell?
Right, but you're
Yeah.
you're using the pixie ability to confirm someone, but you haven't even found the person that you're confirming yet.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And then I got
Dak and
Dak when
Hallow I
Dak
haven't
learned
actually
info.
talked to yet, so yeah,
Well, I got Dak when Dak first got info, so.
got it. Okay, cool.
Hannah was the pixie, and I know they're not the pixie.
Mm-hmm. I am the
So-
Night Watchman.
Oh, fun. Did you send it to somebody?
I haven't yet. I probably should, huh?
You probably should do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the record, you're not my marionette. Am I your marionette?
No.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No.
Are you actually claiming Choir Boy?
No.
I wouldn't think so. Okay. I'm just sort of trying to.
No, I'm the Pixie Savant. And I got my ability immediately on day 2 and was shocked to receive info.
Okay. You are in a double claim, which is interesting. But
yes,
I might
I like
trust
the
you.
other side dead.
I'm happy to kill the other side. Okay, cool. Can I trouble you for at least some of your information?
The only information I have is that yesterday there is an unused once per game ability or a marionette is in play.
Unused once per game ability, or the marionette is in play. I guess that means
Oh,
only.
yeah, sure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Nominations are open.
Consult.
Lead the way.
Don't know what my info is today. Really not sure what my info is today. We'll figure that out. I assume you would have had it ready for now, by now.
I would have had it ready. Chat would have had it ready.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Thank you.
For back to X anywhere.
That's fair.
All right, now that everybody's back, nominations are open.
Can I go ahead and nominate Hannah, please?
You can do both nominating Hannah and going ahead to nominate Hannah.
I'm your pixie savant. My day 2 information after Squid died was there is something that hard confirms somebody who's alive, or there's a marionette in play. I believe the first statement to be true, which is why I'm not saying it until something happens. But yeah, so I would like to execute Hannah, please.
Hannah?
The jig is up. I'm the plague doctor. And the reason why it sucks to wear glasses because I got this big fucking mask on. We have an outsider problem.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
Why are there 3 outsiders in a row in the Shugenja info? There has to be an evil in here.
Good question.
Micah didn't tell. Assuming we have the same Shugenja, one of the people didn't tell me outsider.
4 is enough. Hannah's on the block. Second call.
Siv's claiming it. Hannah just claimed it. I'm
Micah's
claiming it.
Barber.
Civ, are you still sticking with outsider?
Yeah, I'm the sweetheart.
Free
I
Noble
hate
Ping.
that.
Like it had. There.
Also,
That's what
yeah,
you meant by the first thing, Micah. Okay, now I get you.
where is the noble thing? I've heard there is a noble thing. I don't.
Oh,
have a
that
noble
was
on my
probably
birth
me
grid.
bullshitting. I haven't heard of another one.
Okay, interesting.
I was scrambling
Might
from
have
claim to
also
claim
been
because I
me
was very convinced
bullshitting,
it was
but-
Boo.
Cool.
Monica nominates Tam.
Monica nominates Tam and dies.
Oh,
about
you,
no.
you.
Tell me about the
Okay,
nomination.
well, number 1, there are witches in our kingdom. I wanted to be a modern monarch that didn't believe in this sort of thing, but I think we have to go on a witch hunt. So that's one thing. Another thing is perhaps we should start our witch hunt with Tam, who is instituting a witch hunt of their own by sending a Shugenja ping at our 3 definitely real outsiders. I'm so sad. I wanted king information. Okay, let's kill Tam.
Tam?
Yeah, no, this, kill me. This is the time to do it, to eliminate worlds. I'm happy with this.
4 to tie, 5 to pass. Witches in Our Kingdom. That was my band in high school. We were really bad. 1 is not enough. Final call. Can end the day in
Monica,
5.
can we follow up tomorrow?
Hannah nominates Hollow.
Hannah nominates Hallow. Why?
Personally, I think Tam and Monica are good. Currently, I'm getting evil vibes from Hollow, and I think the votes on me read pretty evil based off of the people who did it. So, I also really don't want to die.
Hallow?
No thanks.
4 to tie, 5 to pass.
I think that's a was it Monica? I don't remember.
Two is not enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hannah, what's your preferred method of execution?
Cats. We're going up.
They grew up.
Yes.
They took an entire day. All the kittens suddenly became cats in one day. That's how nourishing Micah's body was. It literally caused them to age. That doesn't sound like nourishment. That sounds like torture, to be honest. But speaking of torture, look at the little cat there, the knife. Little cat. That cat that's an assassin cat right there. That's that scene from The Godfather where there's the gun in the toilet, except that it's a knife in a sink. And that's exactly what happens to Hannah, who dies. And congratulations. The day is over. Everyone go to sleep. All right. I'm personally leaning towards Marionette.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think, they did lose their Scarlet Woman fairly early. Hannah is onto Hallow. There's a chance that Hannah can push onto that possibly. So maybe Hallow as a Scarlet Woman isn't the best choice. So yeah, I'm good with marionetting. Which one are we going, Mathblade or Chad?
If the demon has a player who is alive and a townsfolk or an outsider when the plague doctor dies, that player becomes an evil marionette. I'm hedging. I think I'm putting it on. So there's value in both. Like, these are actually the two more valuable townsfolk in the and they're the only townsfolk left in the game besides Tam.
Yes.
It's obvious what to give Chad if Chad is the marionette.
Yeah, because then we just get.
Yeah. Math has been. I think math. I think math living and getting killed. But the thing is, they basically know that math is the Raven Keeper. Like, Hallow basically cold called math as the Raven Keeper on day one.
Yeah, Hallow definitely knows math is the Raven Keeper because Hallow, and Squid are all in like a trio of sorts of this like savant, pixie, savant stuff with Mathblade being like it's all part of a plan with them.
I'm putting it on math.
Yeah, that's fine. Math is not likely to die either way, so this at least gives,
Yeah. All right, let's go to Hallow. Hey, you caught a big one. You caught a King
Yeah.
Marlin.
Yeah. We're picking Mathblade.
Picking Mathblade?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Wolfie.
Howdy.
I would like to inform you that Mathblade is your marionette.
Cool, that's never getting mentioned ever.
Please choose a player to kill.
Well, Mathblade was gonna be my kill. I think I will choose Chadron.
Sure.
And also, I'm bluffing a very sad choir boy who doesn't get to learn info.
You are a sad choir boy.
Yup. That's what I'm claiming.
Thank you very much.
You.
All right, so we have no more info to give Chad.
Yep, there goes the last townsfolk with continuing information. Even if they kill Mathblade, it's fine because that's just, marionetted Ravenkeeper info.
Yeah. What do we want to tell Math if Math does get killed at some point?
So we'd show Wolfie as a choir boy. I think Tam or Civ are both potentially really great evil candidates of any kind. Hallow can get seen as any of the demons. Well, not Vigor Mortis, probably. I wouldn't show Vigor Mortis. Even Imp is possibly questionable. I'd go with either Kazali or Fangu based on the outsider claims. So,
on who?
On Hallow. So basically, Hallow, Tam, or Civ, if Mathblade ever does end up dying, then yeah, Hallow, Tam, Civ are all like demon candidates. Wolfie just gets seen as a choir boy.
Okay. We have nothing else to do for the night, so we can just go back.
Okay.
One of my other favorite sins is envy, and I personally envy. I guess it's not really super envy, but I do envy a little bit the Giga Chads, so I killed them. Chadron is dead. Nominations will be open in 4 minutes.
Wolfie?
I'm talking to Monica, but after.
Okay. Consults in that case?
Sure, lead the way.
Hello.
Hello.
My info today is either exactly 3 outsiders were put in the bag, and I'm not sure if I'm going to change that one to be 4 outsiders were put in the bag, or the king could have learned Shugenja last night.
The king could have learned Shugenja last night. Yeah, that's how I would phrase that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm unsure on the outsiders one, because I'm not sure whether my info lines up, but also I'm not sure if I want my info to line up, because I want Mathblade to nominate today and die. And then and then I be executed on 3. Ideally.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's my token.
Yes.
It's interesting. Okay.
So my guess night day 2 was learn a character that is in play and got warm. I almost wonder if my ability was show the token of the basically an Undertaker, that I was shown the token of the most recently executed.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the problem is if we've got a Mario, I guess.
Yeah, well, if there's a Mario, the only place I could put it is possibly Civ or you. because based on other information around the board, I cannot be Wolfie's marionette. And unless Monica witch cursed herself, I don't think I'd be Monica's marionette. I'm 95% sure Hallow can't be a marionette, even though they're the Raven Keeper. And so if we have a marionette, I'm still looking at either you or Civ, so that's kind of why I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I actually vibed socially that Hello might be the Raven Keeper, so that's interesting. And you said you trust Wolfie, so okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy to die. Like it eliminates worlds. But yeah, no one voted on me, so
I'd rather go for Civ, just simply because Civ has
yeah.
more worlds where Civ is a demon, but if we don't get Civ on the block, I'd probably vote you out.
Yeah, okay. I'm happy either way because we're at final 5 now. Yep. I
Yeah,
think now's the time to eliminate either world. Yeah.
that's kind of where I'm at. Cool.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Very good for your shadow prime ministers, is it?
No, my government is a death sentence. Apparently, everyone that I give a governmental position seems to die, except for Civ. Anyway, I had the Raven Keeper token on you. That's hopeful. Are you the Raven Keeper?
No, I was the high priestess. I received
Oh,
Civ, then Dak, then Hallow.
Civ, then Dak, then Hallow. Interesting. I am willing to believe. I mean, so Hallow and Mathblade are aligned. Whether that's good or evil, we don't necessarily know, but they are aligned with each other. And Civ is very suspicious to me for many, many reasons. So I think that we kill two of the three of them and see what's up. But I don't really know what else, where else to point.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's Civ. I mean, I'm guessing Civ is a minion that didn't get a bluff, but beyond that, I don't know.
Or just sending you to the demon on the first day. I mean, if no one has crucial night one information, or there's a Shugenja pointing at the demon, right? There's like Civ demon makes sense with that information actually.
True.
I should not have nominated yesterday. I wasn't counting the number of people alive. I was
But we
trying
hadn't had
to.
any evidence of which yet, so
True.
I'm not too
Well,
surprised.
Nominated?
Hello, everybody.
I don't know what you saw.
Nominations.
Can
are
I
in
have a
fact
quick
open.
consult, please,
You sure
Demeta?
can.
So yeah, I'm just gonna start dumping my Pixie Savant information. So yep.
Okay.
So this is just me getting day 4. So yep.
Do you want to know
Anyway.
some savant info to give it a little bit of credence?
Absolutely, I love hearing that. Go for it.
Okay. It is day 4. There is a Leviathan in play.
Thank you, Demeta, for confirming it's not a Vortox game.
Yep.
No.
I'd like to go ahead and share my Pixie Savant information. I've been giving it out to different people around town. So my day 2 information is there is a once per game unused ability, which is why I suggested to this player they should use their ability. Or there's a marionette in play. Day 3 is a barber swap was refused or noble was a demon bluff. Day 4 is 4 outsiders were put in the bag, or if a sober and healthy king were alive, they could learn Shugenja. So based on that, I'd want to execute either Civ or Tam today.
I think we kill Mathblade.
I don't think we kill Mathblade.
At this point, I don't think we kill Mathblade either.
Second
for
call
reasons.
for nominations.
Civ.
What are these?
Nobody wants to go anywhere else today but me.
I would want to go either Civ or Tam based on my information.
Mm-hmm.
What was your last day of
kinda
information?
socially-
Mathblade, I was writing things.
4 outsiders were put into the bag, or a sober and healthy king would learn Shugenja. Could learn Shugenja.
Interesting.
Who was
The
claiming Noble,
tendency,
by the
if
way?
it's
Micah was claiming Noble.
Ooh, interesting.
And Micah is now claiming Barber, which makes day 3 incredibly spicy.
Yes, I did know that. I just didn't know Micah was claiming Noble.
Final call
I claimed
for
it to like
nominations.
2 people because I was scrambling for something because I was worried about getting jumped. Then it became clear that everyone wanted me dead anyway, so I just outed.
5.
I'm gonna
Cool.
nominate Tam.
Civ nominates Tam. Why?
Self-preservation. I'm the least likely player to be witch cursed on the board, and I don't know. I mean, from my seat, I feel like I have to believe it's a Kazali game. That doesn't mean that 4 outsiders were put in the bag, but it wouldn't shock me if there were, given we have 4 unique outsider claims. And I mean, sure, Hannah could have just picked up the last one, but also they were claiming Pixie the whole game. So it doesn't feel like a last-second pivot into Outsider. It feels like a planned pivot to Outsider. So I could believe they at least saw that token, even if they're evil.
Tam?
Interesting that you came into this saying you're going to nom yourself to take that off the board. I would nom you, but I am kind of a little bit scared of the witch and what that means to take us down to. I mean, I'm happy to die to eliminate worlds, but this is a bit of a sus nom for me.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
I'd like this on the block, but I am also happy to lift it to Civ.
Don't like those hands at all.
I hate those two.
I actually like these hands.
3
you do.
is enough. Tam's
Well,
on the
you're
block.
part of them, so that's not surprising.
Final call. A 5. A 4.
Mathblade nominates Civ.
Mathblade nominates Civ. And dies.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Wow.
Now that clears worlds of me being the demon. But yeah, I just think it's either Tam or Civ. Since I'm dead, please don't move it. But yeah. There we go.
Civ?
You voted on Tam and then nominated to die to a witch? I don't like that at all.
That's so cursed.
We would need 3 to tie, 4 to pass.
Is it worth it to try and tie the vote here?
Yes.
Yeah, that felt like
Evil
evil from
struggling
Mathblade.
to build worlds where I am. Oh, come on. This is just evil lifting.
I'm just gonna let it tie.
Okay.
I
3
hate
is enough
that.
to tie.
Because
on the
now
block.
evil just dictates the next kills because we're on 4 now.
5.
I mean, I don't think there's a 3 evil alive world.
We would have had 2 executions if you didn't nominate.
1. Nobody is
Mathblade would have been
executed.
end of day.
The Vortox wins. Everyone go to sleep. They tied.
They did tie, yeah.
The absolute mads, lads, lasses, laxes, all of it.
Yeah. I think either Hallow or Civ is a pretty decent choice to kill. Civ gets a lot more heat. Like everybody seems to think that there is an emo between Tam and Civ, and it's just a matter of who and whether it was a Fangu game and Civ got jumped to. So like Hallow seems to be trusted by a certain contingent of good players and likely won't get voted on by them. So I think Hallow is a good kill for that reason. Civ is a good kill for reasons of like trying to potentially frame Tam even harder, right?
Yeah. Let's go to Hallow.
So,
Because technically Hallow can curse.
Technically, yes.
Please choose Blair.
This is such a fucking game. I'll choose myself.
You are cursed. Thank you.
If Matt didn't nom, the game would have been over. I think the play is to kill Hallow, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I believe you're right, and that Wolfie is right. That was the kill.
Yeah, solid kill.
Yeah.
Any temptation to sink and see if a witch can go off? I think that there's some temptation there, and it would be funny, but like ultimately, if you end up in that standstill where Town's not going to nominate because they don't want the final witch to go off, then you end up in like a fiddler game, and that's not good for the evil team. But also, I don't know, you can just treat it like it's a final 3, right? You can try to figure out who you think is most likely witch cursed, have them nominate the player that you think is the demon.
You try not to have games come down to a fiddle.
Yeah, I definitely think it's fun and funny to think about it, but ultimately it wouldn't necessarily work out.
This is literally just like, this is just the things that come with experience. You know, there are things that are technically possible in this game, and you do want to explore them. But as a storyteller, you have to basically have restraint of basically just always asking the question, is this going to actually be fun for my players? Play it out in your head and see, will actually people enjoy this thing happening? And you'll find that there are a lot of things that sound a lot more fun in your head than they do in practicality.
Yeah, there's definitely things that are like funny to think about, but in practice don't work out the way you think that they will in your head. And that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Final day. Let's do it. I really should have saved the envy one for my favorite sins, because it would have been very funny to say that when you're envious of something, it is a hallowed object.
Yup.
But it didn't quite work that way. We'll just hit we'll hit Envy twice.
Yeah, I was the Pixie Savant.
We have 3 alive. Final 3. Nominations will be open the whole day.
I lied to everybody. I'm the I'm the choir boy. Yeah, I unfortunately did not get to do anything.
My J2 is looking a lot more like there's a marionette in play now. And I think it's probably Civ.
Who?
Civ,
Yeah.
Civ, I'm pretty sure it's you. I'm
Okay.
gonna be real.
That's fair. I might be. I haven't heard of it. But I could see it. Like, you don't make the king the marionette because there's a choir boy in play.
You can't. You literally can't.
I think we killed an evil and there's a Scarlet Woman. That's just my vibes.
It does feel like a Scarlet Woman game.
Do you think I'm the Scarlet Woman or Wolfie?
No idea. I haven't spoken to Wolfie.
Storyteller question.
Sure.
Would the Fangu's ability count as a once per game for that the day 2 statement?
I do not rule.
I'm allowed to clarify that, I think. I don't think the storytellers can clarify that, unfortunately. I don't know, can you?
I mean, I'm willing to.
I mean,
but,
I asked them, I don't know.
But at the same time, I'll put it this way. I believe that it would be considered. It is a thing that happens once per game. That's how I would phrase it. It is a thing that happens once per game.
Okay. Cool. I tend to think of once per game ability as just ones that have once per game specifically verbatim in the ability, but
I think what Tomato might have been trying to say is like he thinks he classifies it as something that happens once per game, but it is not a once per game ability. But I could just be
that
reading
makes
too much
sense.
but we could just be reading too much into it, and it's best to just like kind of look elsewhere for right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's very relevant as to whether Civ is Fangu jumped or Tam or Wolfie is the demon. I'm very inclined to think it's Tam.
There is not a marionette alive. If there was, the witch is also alive unless it was Mathblade. That's what I believe right now.
Oh, I think we have to be in Two Evils Alive because I am not the witch. If I was the witch, I would have been witch cursing different people whose roles I had a long time ago.
So, I'm not the marionette.
I don't think you are, no.
Was Wolfie claiming Night Watchman?
I was giving out Night Watchman.
Like,
Did Monica know that you were the Night Watchman?
Well,
Or
Monica
the choir
didn't.
boy?
Up until the day after Monica died, no, because there was the whole Monica question stuff.
Second call for nominations.
Can we do a round robin?
I will facilitate.
Yeah, I think
Choir
it would
boy.
help.
Choir boy.
Okay, Wolfie's kicking us off with Choir Boy. Chad, remember you do not have to participate if you do not want to.
But also, Chad, you are muted.
That might be part of it.
Oh,
too.
sorry. Apologies. High Priestess. Night 1 got Civ. Night 2 got Dak. Night 3 got Hallow.
Hallow.
Pixie Savant. Info's in chat a little bit up.
Sean.
Mutant.
Dak.
You're muted.
I'm the amnesiac. I told everybody. Did not wake night 1. Day 1, I asked if my ability was passive and got a cold. Night 2, I was woken and shown the mutant token. Day 2, I asked each night asterisk learn a character that is in play and got a warm. And then I died night 3.
Squid.
I am the savant. On day 1, I learned that either there are exactly 2 outsiders in play, or there is an amnesiac in play with an ability that has to do with nominations.
Hannah.
Plague Doctor.
Micah.
Barber never got swapped, so they used it among themselves or denied or refused it.
Civ.
Sweetheart.
Tam.
I am the Shugenja that got an anti-clockwise, and I tried to nom into that, but one of them's still alive.
Monica.
I am the king, and all of my government has been killed except Wolfie, the Shadow Prime Minister, and Civ, the Prime Minister.
Mathblade.
Ravenkeeper.
And that was your round robin presented this week by Chipotle, which I have downstairs today. I was going to have Chipotle for dinner and just ran out of time. So shouts to Chipotle. You are actually physically in my home right now. I'm going to say final call for nominations.
Wolfie nominates Civ.
Wolfie nominates Civ. Why?
I'm struggling to come up with worlds, and this is kind of the only thing I can think of.
Civ?
Final 3.
We would need 2 for this to pass.
Mathblade, I'll vote with you.
Yeah, like I think it's got to be Tam or Civ based on your information. Like I just don't know which.
4 is enough. Civ's on the block.
I'll nominate Tam.
Civ nominates Tam. Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I do feel like Tam's info has to be correct because I don't think Micah and Hannah are both good. But I also don't. I don't know. I've just been leaning them over Wolfie. I don't have much else to say.
Tam.
I haven't spoken to Wolfie. I've put that in chat several times. You're right in the first part of your statement that the outsider count is a bit off, and the Shugenja anti-clockwise. Yeah, I feel like we killed an evil into that. You might not be evil, but yeah, I don't know at this point.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
Oh, good.
We would need 4 to tie, 5 to pass.
Don't let it tie, though.
Also, you did say you would nominate yourself yesterday, and you didn't.
I said I would if there was consensus. I did not think there was enough consensus.
2 is not
I
enough.
said that in chat.
Drop.
Tam, would you like to nominate?
Because it didn't matter.
I dropped because it would have tied.
Do people want me to nominate Wolfie just to keep that option open?
Not really. I'm worried that we have like 4 evils, and like if there's a Fangu, we have 4 evils, and they can tie if you nom Wolfie here.
If I'm
Yeah.
the demon, why didn't evil just
But also,
not
why
tie?
didn't lift?
Like, yeah,
Oh,
if I was
God.
jumped to, why didn't they just tie?
Yeah, it's just Tam.
Folks?
No, it's seriously not me. If you want me to nominate Wolfie, let me know because I'm quite lost.
I
Well,
will
it's not
vote on
using
Wolfie.
Civ. Like it's
It's
not
Tam.
Civ because
Folks? Tam, do you intend to vote? Or to nominate?
Yeah, I'll nominate Wolfie just to see what people do.
Anything to add?
No, I'm lost.
Wolfie?
It's not me. I understand, though. I'm struggling to build worlds. If you think it's me, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and the two people on my evil team have their hands up, so there you go.
We would need 4 to tie, 5 to pass.
Monica's not evil. What?
Yeah, Monica just isn't evil.
Monica might be evil. All kings are evil.
That's true.
2 is not enough.
No votes at all. Wow.
This cannot be beaten. Civ, how would you prefer to be executed?
Oh, just thrown out the building.
I'm sorry?
Thrown out the building.
Oh, thrown out the building. So we actually refenestrated Hallow last game. So we defenestrate you this game. That one's way easier. It requires way less work because gravity does most of the work. Civ is executed and dies. I can confirm that the game is over. Yeah, just like that, Navean. And like that, Sean. I can confirm that a team has won, and that team is Wolfie's team, and not Tam's team. It is the evil team. Congratulations to the evil team. Now, as to who that evil team is. I'm sorry?
No, never mind.
As to who that evil team is, I will tell you it was not the starting evil team. The starting evil team was Wolfie, your Kazali, which is why there were 4 outsiders in the game. Wolfie picked one of those outsiders, that one being Micah, your Scarlet Woman. Tam, your Shugenja, did indeed get an anti-clockwise after Wolfie picked their minions, because otherwise Tam would have seen Wolfie as the closest evil. But in fact, it was in fact Micah, the Scarlet Woman, who was picked, who started the game as the Barber. Had a built-in bluff. I'll skip the other one for now. The other outsiders were Civ, your sweetheart, who did not, in fact, cause anything to happen because the game was over by the time that his drunkenness would have happened.
No. Per chat's request, we have drunked Wolfie with this.
Oh, thanks. Right, Wolfie, you ended the game drunk. Sorry, should have mentioned that.
Got it.
Good call. The other outsiders were Sean, your mutant, who nominated himself and died on day 1, and Hannah, your plague doctor. Hannah, your plague doctor, who we had some fun with.
Oh no.
That also means that we had some other townsfolk in this game. We had Monica, your king. Monica the king did not learn any information, unfortunately. Died before it could happen because of a witch curse. Squid was your savant. There's like 7 people claiming savant that game, or pixie savant. Nope, it was just Squid. We sent chat to the mines. We get some great savant info, and then y'all killed Squid. We didn't even get to use the rest of the mined savant info. And when you mine savant info and you bring it to the surface, it rots, because somehow that's what happened with rocks. So they can't be used anymore. Can't use that information anymore. Completely worthless. It's a huge waste. But we closed the mines. That's the important part. Squid had information on day 1 from the savant that actually pointed to Dak, your amnesiac. Your amnesiac, whose ability was each night, asterisk, learn the character of the player who was the executor, the nominator of the executee, which would have been really helpful on night 3, because Sean, on night 2, or on day 1, nominated Sean. So Sean, the mutant, was shown to Dak because Dak saw that the mutant was the one who nominated Sean. On day 2, on day 2, Tam nominated Micah. Dak, if he had lived, would have learned that Tam was in fact the Shugenja. Would have completely changed the makeup of that game. But Wolfie, the Kazali, decided it was time for Dak to die before getting the ability. And that just leaves your other starting townsfolk turn minion, Hallow, your witch, who started the game as the choir boy. Monica, you would have had a choir boy, but we made them into a witch. Wolfie made them into a witch. And then there was that pesky Plague Doctor ability that I talked about. As you may have surmised, we would not have made another witch or Scarlet Woman ability. Instead, we had to choose to make a marionette. And that marionette was on one side of Wolfie, and it had to come down to either Chad, your High Priestess, or Mathblade, your not Pixie Savant, your Raven Keeper, who ended the game as your evil marionette. So congratulations to Mathblade. Welcome to the evil team.
Welcome to the team, Math.
I legit thought I was good the whole game.
I know you did. Well, I suspected that you didn't, actually. Chat has the receipts to show that there was a little bit of time where you were pointing to this perfect world that really seemed to push away from Wolfie and Hallow, and I was just like, did he know? Did he figure it out?
Yeah, it's just because there was the plan with Hallow and Squid and Mathblade, so Mathblade just trusted Hallow, and Hallow was clearing Wolfie.
I thought Mathblade knew based on how perfect that aligned. I was like, okay, sure, I'll accept this.
I was so close to telling Math, but I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Math is witch cursed. I can't do it.
Yeah, so Math getting witch cursed was the second of the curse kill overlaps, because Squid, your savant, was witch cursed on night 2 and then was immediately killed by Wolfie. So yes, Squid, even if you had survived that night and if you had nominated, you would have died. So but yeah, so then the witch cursing happened on Mathblade on the night after Hannah died, turning Mathblade into the marionette, informing Wolfie that Mathblade was the marionette, and then immediately afterwards Hallow was like, yep, witch cursing Mathblade. And I was like, well, there you go.
I did not think that part through at all.
Math, if you
and Wolfie were definitely in sync this game, because every time Monica put down a shadow, what was it? Shadow
Prime Minister.
Shadow Prime Minister token, Wolfie killed it.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. It just kept happening. I'm like, what is going on?
So going into final 3, you had Wolfie, Mathblade, Tam, Civ, Hallow. Mathblade had not yet nominated. If you had killed either Civ or Tam that day and executed without getting the witch kill on Math, Wolfie could have killed Tam, and we would have had a very interesting final 3 of all 3 evils, and 2 of the evils convincing Math that he was in fact evil. That was a thing that very well could have happened. Would have been very entertaining to watch, but it did not actually happen. So yes, this game went all myriad different kind of ways. And I'm pretty happy about how both teams played that game. That was very interesting. That was your game of Your Sins Are My Troubles, Not Yours. Your bluffs were Noble, Slayer, and Bull Honest. Notice Pixie is not in there. Well done, guys.
I really enjoyed the the fake Pixie Savant info of 4 outsiders went to the bag or Noble is a demon bluff. I'm like, oh yeah, good shit.
That was good.
Both of which
Yeah.
were true.
Oh yeah.
Noble was a bluff?
Yeah,
Sure was.
Noble was a bluff, and four
Amazing.
outsiders went into the bag, and Noble was a demon bluff.
I was going to stick to Noble if I was staying alive and trusted and going to take the demon, but with me being executed, I figured it was better to throw weirdness into the outsider count.
I was like, after the conversation with Mathblade and Squid, I was like, Wolfie, we need to talk tomorrow. We need to talk tomorrow. And then Wolfie talked to someone else.
I know.
I'm like,
I
Wolfie, you need to stay with Slayer. And Wolfie was like, no.
I went to go talk to Monica. I was like, I'm your choir boy, and then I go talk to Hallow, and you're like, you're the Slayer. I'm like, I already claimed choir boy.
Alas.
No, I mean, I believed that pivot, Wolfie. It was decent enough. I really only wanted to vote on you because it's like, well, there's 4 on me. Let's see where else we can go.
No, yeah, that's fair. The day before, Hallow came to me and was like, okay, so I'm gonna witch curse Monica, and you can be if Monica nominates, you can be a sad choir boy who doesn't get info. I was like, I'll keep that in mind. Because it was either I'm gonna claim Slayer or I'm gonna be sad choir boy, and I decided in the moment sad choir boy. Turns out it was probably the wrong thing to do.
We got there.
We got there in the end. It's okay. I was like so close to claiming Pixie King, by the way, on day 1.
Really
I
was
also
very
was
close.
thinking about it. I was like, I have no idea if there's a king or not, but maybe I'll just claim it. I should have remembered that I knew you were on my team, and you were also liable to do that, and that would have been messy if we all did.